What's going on, Hype Nation? I'm Tyler.
I'm Andrew, and today for this video we got the brand new Brunswick Infinity Quest. All right, so today we got the brand new Brunswick Infinity Quest. It's kind of that mid to high performance ball from Brunswick, brand new, just came out. This one's kind of an interesting one. So this is the third installment of the Infinity line, and this one's definitely the most hookingest one to date. It's got that same Infinity weight block with numbers of 2.52, 0.051 differential, and 0.010 intermediate differential. So it's gonna be an interesting shape. Not a really big, strong asymmetric ball, but I kind of equate it to like a symmetric ball with a weight hull in it, where it gives it a little bit of asymmetry with that small value. It's gonna let it come around the corner a little bit easier, not gonna lock up super fast. So for this cover stock, we have an HK22 Cohesion Evo Solid. So for those in the know, that's the Mesmerize cover, but in a different finish. We have a polished finish with compound, 1500 grit compound, and a different weight block. So we're not gonna see the same motion as a Mesmerize. These are gonna be pretty different bowling balls, but we are gonna see some pretty good traction in the mid lane, and definitely more back end in this ball than in the Mesmerize, and just a lot of back end overall. So it's gonna actually have more back end, on paper at least, than the Combat that we just tested. But when it comes to the looks of this thing, total stunner. Like, you know exactly what it is going down the lane.
Infinity Quest. Not every pour looks the same. Honestly, Andrew's looks crazy. Mine, honestly giving me a little bit of vibes of the Ion Max. Sorry to break it to you, Andrew, but here we go. If you haven't yet, subscribe to the Hype Nation channel. We're on the road to 2,000 subscribers. And with that being said, let's get right into the video.
Okay, we're back. We're bowling on a house shot today, kind of like we always do. I'm gonna stand in my usual 24-ish spot. Just layers those pins way back into the pit. Good start. This layout on this one is 45 by 4 3/4 by 50. So that's kind of my standard layout I put on all my bowling balls. Just kind of gives me a good range, or a good intro range of what the ball's actually gonna do.
That was a beautiful shot. So you guys know, Andrew, what do you got for me?
I got some special sauce for Tyler. I drilled it a little bit differently. I gave him a 50 by 5 by 75 layout. It's gonna be a little bit longer, a little bit smoother on the back end. For a two-hander, Tyler has a little bit lower ball speed, so the balls that have a smaller valve angle, they kind of want to go forward a little bit quick on him. So I want to elongate that hook window and make it a slower response, even though this ball is a little snappy. Hopefully it'll be a good balance of back end and continuous shape.
First shot, Infinity Quest. I'm gonna stand around the same spot Andrew did. Hopefully this thing's got some sauce to it. Oh, first shot on camera. Love to see it. Strike. Although it is first shot, gonna throw a couple more. Watching videos online, people had a lot of different reviews to say about this ball. Some hit, some miss. I think we're gonna throw a couple shots here, give you guys our overall thoughts, and by the end of the video, I'll tell you what we think about it. Ten pin. I feel like that's my most common leave right now. Honestly, for a skid flippy ball, I think with Andrew's layout he gave me, it's a little bit smoother. I still see that flip at the end, but I feel like the white in the ball gonna make it read up a tad bit earlier. But so far, skid flip, smooth, skid flip transition. I like what I'm seeing. I feel like I'm just shimming it. So let's try to send it out there. There we go. Got that one out. Get that little flip at the end. This thing's reading pretty well. First couple shots. Gonna move a little bit left. Try the same thing, just throw it out there. Have this ball do the work. There it is.
All right, Tyler with that cool break. Hopefully mine go down as cool as that. But he threw a few shots, so we're gonna move in, 26-ish. I just love these colors. Get out there, 9-pin. So it's pretty fast responding. Don't let the solid cover stock in the name fool you. This thing back end is just fine. The advertised purpose of this ball is for a little bit more back end. You do get a little bit of help from that solid. Yeah, this thing's nice. I say that about a lot of balls, but looks good, feels good. We like strikes. What can I say? I'm just a man. All right, this thing goes left. So we're gonna move again, move into 28, 29, and give her the bee's knees. Not to be confused with the bee's knees. That was a little weird.
All right, what we've been seeing so far, honestly, my opinion, I feel like this thing needs a little bit of friction out there. Could be really good on the house shot. Just to make sure mine makes the corner, gonna give it a little bit of that rotation, send it out there, hit the pocket, get 10. At least that's what we hope. I wanted that to hit so bad. You know, as we see, I did hit that pretty hard. It tried, couldn't get the 10 out. A lot of reviews I've seen, balls doing the exact same thing. But let's try not to be too harsh on this. With the name Infinity Quest, my quest is to strike with this ball, make it work, and let's try it again. Hit it pretty hard. Let's go. Wanted to leave a 10, wanted to leave a 9. What else does it want to leave? Although I am getting lucky, pins are flying around, knocking them over.
How convenient. I just happen to have a pad right here. So to really just kind of get a little bit of shape into the ball, you want to use a fresh 4 or 3000 pad. They don't necessarily have to be fresh, but they do a little bit more. 2000 and down are kind of more traction grits to me, so they're really going to see the lane hard. 3 and 4000 is mainly just to kind of give it a little bit of extra. So you don't want to completely not ruin. You don't want to completely change the shape, but just have it start up a little bit earlier. So we're going to stand in the same spot. 29 and see. Yeah, look at that. Skirt. So that was only 3000 and it really made that thing hook. All right, the first shot after surface usually hooks quite a bit, so hopefully this one will be a little tamer. We're gonna stand in the same spot. 28, 29. Get it out there. Yeah, I like how that just brings the break point a little bit closer to me. It's not as twitchy down the lane. It's just adds more consistency, really. Whoa. All right, we may have found a hook monster with some surface on this thing. I'm gonna move like 5 left into like 35 and see what she's got, because that was crazy. All right, 35 we are. Hello. It's so close. It definitely came back around though. All right, one last one here. Get Tyler back on here. Just do it one time. You just gotta talk to it a little bit. You just gotta give it a pep talk, do it one time. It did it one time.
All right, back to it. Just hit mine with 3K, took all the shine off. This thing's probably gonna hook right off the lane, but that's what we're here for. I jumped Andrew. He went through like a transition period. I went straight left. Gonna get it out there. Took the shine off. Let's see if we can keep this thing on the lane. That thing hooks now. First shot after surfacing the ball. Definitely gonna hook a little bit more. Got some oil on there. Let's wipe it off. Go right back to it. I think we gotta send this ball out even further. It wants it. This next one, a little bit more oil on the cover. Get some of that surface to blend in a little. Honestly, feel like this is more hook stop with the with surface on it. Gonna move a little bit more left, send it out there, get the ball to where it needs to be. Bang. All right, tried some with shine, out of box, put surface on it, tried it with that. Both look okay in my opinion, but I think what we're gonna do, keep it consistent on the channel. We're gonna do a Baker game, myself and Andrew, see what the final score is.
All right, last Baker game, I had the 10th frame, so I'm gonna start off this time so Tyler has it. The surface, I just think the cohesion additive in this thing just really makes it dig hard. The last 2 Infinities weren't nearly this aggressive. So we're in 34, 35 and just pray. It's got a maybe. That looked pretty good.
All right, great start from Andrew. Striking the first frame. He's telling me I got the 10th, so let's try to get a strike here. That's in. Knew it off my hand. Couldn't get it out there. Feel like there's less room for error once I put a little bit of that surface on. All right, let's just pick this up, move on. Thought I was gonna chop that.
All right, Tyler's ball is hooking off the lane, which is crazy. But hopefully I can keep mine on the right side of the head pin. The last one looked pretty good. Ooh, that was crazy footing. Whatever, pins don't know.
Andrew, another strike. I got 7 spare. He struck again. Right back to it. Definitely got to get this one more out. Probably a little bit more speed. I think that's gonna work best. That one wanted to go. All right, chat. I might have hit that with a little bit too much surface. Honestly, might have to go in front of the ball return. Two for two for spares.
All right, let's try to be a good teammate. Let's pick Tyler up. He'll get there. God, this thing is hooking so much. It looks great though. I mean, like when it does the right thing, it looks amazing. It's just getting it to do that right thing is the play right now.
All right, Andrew's there, 3 for 3. I got 2 spares in a row. I think it's time for me to start helping him, being a teammate, and I think the only thing I can do is go in front of the ball return. Man.
All right, stay the course. We still have 240, so it's okay. I think Tyler's just gonna have to throw it literally as hard as he can, because that thing is hooking. But let's just try to keep doing our thing here. Oh, that needs to get up in the oil. It does it. It does. Yeah, I think I like it better with surface, just overall.
Guys, Andrew's killing it. This is a bad day for me to be in the 10th frame spot, but let's try to make the best of it and try to toss it a little bit harder. And miss. All right, all I can say is I need to get it out. I keep trying to shim it a little too much. Send it out, make my spare, and move.
All right, one last good one here. Set up my guy. I have full faith in him that he'll figure it out. But for now, we'll just keep doing our job. Why do I feel like that was the best one out of all of them? All right, let's take some notes from Tyler here. Make a spare. Gotta get over there. Safe at home.
High score can be 209. Walk of shame here for me. Let's send it out. Do what we initially thought we were gonna do and throw a good shot here. It tried. It tried. Got it out. Wasn't good enough. Tough to see. Tough to see. Skid hook, that helped me out a little bit. One last shot, putting the thumb in. Infinity Quest, one-handed. Can't really score from that far left, it feels like, so let's bring it back, throw Andrew's ball here. it is what it is. 196. Couldn't get the job done. If I could change anything right now, probably wouldn't have gone as hard on the surface. Although I can see a spot for both a shiny Infinity Quest and a surfaced Infinity Quest.
So I think, as Tyler said, it'll definitely have a use case for a shiny and a dull version of it. I just think that with overall consistency and predictable motion, I think that the surface is better, just to have it help secure the mid lane a little bit more. I moved in with the shine and it kind of blew past it a couple times. It'll be great for that. Shiny will be great for hooking lanes when there's a lot of friction on them and you need the ball to get through it. But when I want to use them, I kind of want it to see the lane. I want to use it on some more oil, and I think that cover stock with the surface is just so strong. I mean, we saw it in the Mesmerize, and with the surface on here, it's gonna be incredibly strong. So,
I think with that being said, we showcased our versatility, showed a little bit of surface in there, difference between a shinier bowling ball versus something with a little bit of surface. Definitely got left. Definitely saw that hook stop. Which one did you like better? Before, the shiny one or the surfaced? Let us know down in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said earlier, subscribe to the Hype Nation YouTube channel. We have tons of videos coming out, and let us know what you guys want to see from videos. Do you guys want to see more special guests? Do you guys want to see more ball reviews? Baker games? You guys let us know down in the channel. House oil, sport oil, anything you guys want. So put it down in the comments. Other than that, you guys know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe.
hit the bell.
And we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!